My kids are all, well, 3/4 of my kids are adults now. They talk about their days coming to set as some of the most joyous of their childhood. They have these wonderful memories of being able to come to set and just do stuff that, you know, my sons spent this, well, all the kids spent this, all the summers, and they said they come to work with me every day, and I wouldn't see them all day. My boys would be with the special effects guys,
blowing stuff
learning
up.
how to blow stuff up. And my daughter would be up in the office, and it was just this Shangri-La.
So Hannah grew up on a Stargate set. Yeah, you did. When you were a baby on Universe, you used to come to my trailer. Do your kids ever come to work with you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They
They think that we eat donuts. They're like, well, I get to go to my mom's work and have donuts. And usually, I usually make really good friends with the crafty.
Yeah.
Probably because I like to eat food. So they usually take really good care of your kids and
Yeah.
bake them cookies and stuff. Yeah.
We were looking to cast someone for a guest role at one point. We were all sitting in Brad's office. It was Paul, Brad, Robert Cooper, and myself, and we were going through the list of possible actors. There was one actor who I recognized, and I was like, oh, he's quite good. And Brad said LTS. And I was like, LTS? What's LTS? And he said, life's too short. And that was kind of a mantra that you know, he established, and Rob established very early on, that really, I think, encapsulated the, I guess, the vibe on Stargate. If you were a jerk, if you were, you know, kind of arrogant, if you were unpleasant to work with, you wouldn't be sticking around for long. And which is why it was such a pleasant experience coming to set. It was always very hard, it was always very challenging, but the cast and crew became like family, whether it was SG-1 or Atlantis or Stargate Universe.
Everybody was so welcoming. You know, you step onto a show, especially an established show that's got such powerful characters and strong actors and stuff, you're like, oof, there could be a little bit of intimidation.
Yeah.
Guys like Chris and Amanda stole that immediately, washed it away, and you just felt like you're part of that family that was already existing. So thank you to you. And then you want to pull your weight. You don't want to be the whiner or the squeaky wheel or any of that stuff. You want to go, hey man, this show is rolling. These people are amazing. I'm doing my thing.
When I remember when you just gave in, it was when Lou Gossett.
Oh God, my old
And do you remember?
When he had
you probably
poor
remember
Lou.
too. That long walk and talk at the end of the night, which are the worst. We had to go from the gate room all the way.
Oh yeah, and he had that terrible furry shit all over his neck.
Yes, yes. I saw you getting frustrated, and Lou started telling the stories about when you guys first met back in the '60s, and you guys started bullshitting. And now it wasn't us they were trying to wrangle. It was Bo Bridges and Lou Gossett who they're trying to get back serious.
Fellas, can we go back to once? We need to get this day done. And they're over there going, and what Bo's doing is going, I really don't want to do this scene today. Lou, help me out here. Let's talk about the old days.
But I remember that so well, that was when you just were like, let's have some fun. You know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
People perceive you just walk onto the set as this guest star, and like you try to keep to yourself because you don't want to offend anyone. You don't want to come on there like a big deal. You know, you're there for 1 day or 2 days. It's like these guys work every single day.
Yeah, do your job.
So you keep quiet and you wait for people to come and introduce themselves. You don't just walk up to directors and producers and like, hey, how you guys doing? Hey. Because that's immediately like, I did the same on shows in South Africa that I was on for 7 years, you know, so I understand that, but it's interesting to hear that. And like, but we were saying, I mean, it's like, I never felt like a guest star on the show.
Well,
Never.
I mean, you were
After day one, whenever I came back, you guys just welcomed me in, and I never felt like this guest star. I felt part of the show.
You could bring your family, you could bring your dogs, you could bring your pet, whatever. If people are having a good time and want to be here, that's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it to have a laugh and enjoy the day, because then they want to come back tomorrow. Then we want to come back tomorrow. It's never, ever just about money. And that's what I learned from Stargate.
Our business is about behavior between people. So when I got with all you guys that were there,
I was trying to just allow myself to deal with you guys. I mean, I was your leader, so to speak, but I was a new leader, and you were observing me to see how I was going to deal with it. And you guys, by the 8th season, man, I'm telling you, you guys were loose and having a lot of fun, a lot more fun than I was used to.
How in shock were you?
Yeah, I went to Ben, I said, because Ben and I, we got together a little bit before we came with you guys. We had a few breakfasts and we talked about stuff. And I said to him, I said, man, this is a loose group. These guys are having way too much fun. But then I kind of got into it, you know. I started to enjoy it myself, and I ended up having a ball, man. It was a good group of people. We had a lot of fun. Yeah.